to face the Miami Dolphins, the two teams with the two best records in pro football.
I'm going to go through a change in character. I think when you lose a quarterback like Dan Marino, maybe the best pure passer in the game, and they bring in their backup Scott Mitchell, then they lose him, and they sign 39-year-old Steve DeBerg, who was already out of.
Kick sails out of the end zone. Pass protecting line he's ever played behind. Ron Heller, the ex-Eagle, at right tackle. Richmond Webb is their best offensive lineman. Higgs and Byers, the two backs. Pryor and Ingram, the ex-Giant, the wide receivers. And Keith Jackson, the tight end. Steve DeBerg. DeBerg will throw it on first down. Batted down on first down by the...
That time was the nose tackle, Stacy Dillard.
DeBerg, draw play. Byers stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 9, and you can just watch the confidence build in that defensive unit. Ingram in motion. DeBerg out of the shotgun this time. Gets it out and off the hands of Ingram. Almost picked off. Hatcher's kick sails out of bounds. Maggott has no chance to return it, so Phil Simms did cross. The lone back is Hampton. Simms on first down. Aaron Pierce at the defensive ends. Golick. The linebackers, Cox offered all in the middle. Hollier. Brown and Benson, the cornerbacks. Braggs starts at safety. Hampton and Tillman together in the Giant backfield. Tillman swings in motion. Lewis Tillman ahead of Oliver. And they'll miss him before the day is over. Maggott goes in motion. Simms back to throw it. Jared Punch bouncing off tacklers and gets a Giant first down to about the 26. First down. They put Jackson in motion. The handoff is to Punch.
Doing it right now. You see the guy right there. The way he's lined up. Joe Green was the first guy that ever did that.
This is Maggott. Stop after he picked up a couple. Inside the 25 to about the 20.
Gets line this year. It's been right guard Bob Cratch.
1st and 10 at the 14. The handoff is to Hampton. He's got some room inside the 5. Hampton scores. From 14 yards out, Rodney Hampton puts the Giants ahead.
Two guys. Here's Brooks here. Here's Bailey here. Now, what happens is Brooks is now again playing the weak side. He's playing Mo, and you see Bailey here. He's playing Mike, which is the strong side. They started that way, then they switched, and then they switched him back for this game, and Carlton Bailey read that one perfectly.
Was not Brooks. Bailey was first there. DeBerg gets it out to Kirby. Kirby gets a Dolphin first down out to the 39. Stopped by Bailey. Dolphins at their own 39. DeBerg will throw it. Has a man open. Jackson down the sideline. Keith Jackson cut down from behind inside the Giant 20 at about the 17. And they give to Kirby to about the 15. Terry Kirby has all the tools. Fumbled a couple of times last week in that snow in Dallas, but he's got all the equipment to be a great time this time. Incomplete. And no flag. There's the flag out of the end zone. Carlton Bailey. Pass intended for Kirby.
Berg saw it all the way.
Fires the deep back. Fires. Touchdown Dolphins. From 6 yards out.
There he is. He's a big, strong running back. And see, when he gets the ball, and he doesn't take long strides. He weighs 255 pounds, and he always takes those short strides, and he is very, very difficult to tackle.
Stojanovic to try to tie it up.
Yeah, it's nice to have Shamu here, though. 7-7 ball game, you can't beat that.
This is Megan. Megan, flag on the play. Megan got it back to about the 37, a good return. Sims gets it out to Callaway. Chris Callaway will get a first down.
Much more, and especially much more on first down.
Now they have Megan as the deep back with Pierce in motion. And Megan the ball carrier. How much there? Sims to throw it. To Megan. And Megan knocked out of bounds at about the 32 by Dwight Hollier.
Yeah, that's perfect defense there on a screen. Anytime you get form a triangle around the screen receiver, that's perfect screen defense.
3rd and 7. 3rd and 6, call it. Now it's McCaffrey in motion. Throw to Jackson. First down, Giants. 6 out of 6. 1st and 10. That's Bunch in motion this time. Hampton takes the pitch out.
There's every offensive play.
Megan is to Sims right. Tries to get out in the pass pattern. Phil looking where he comes from. But to get around Jumbo, he's got a long day.
Marco Coleman's the guy trying to do it today.
Sims out of the pocket. Whips it up the sideline in the direction of Callaway, incomplete.
Did you see that number 23, that Troy Vincent, come flying up? I've been watching him. I mean, this guy is a heck of a cornerback. Reeves doesn't like that play. I don't know how much cord he got on that thing, but he's about 10 yards down the field there at the end. I don't know what he's upset about, because I thought that was a good defensive play.
Horan. Kick. The 2-yard line, down at the 1-yard line by Willie being at the 1 for the Dolphins. Deferred to quarterback. Straight ahead to Keith Byers, maybe on the line of scrimmage. Byers in motion this time, deferred to throw it. Batted down. By 3rd and 9. Kirby gets a clutch first down for the Dolphins. Run out of bounds by David Tate. This is Higgs. There's not much there for him. 2nd and 9. DeBerg looks up to throw and gets it outside to Irving Fryer. Myers in motion. DeBerg to throw. Outside, Kirby incomplete through his hands. A little bit totally different from anything he's ever been exposed to. The giant blitz. DeBerg gets rid of it to Keith Jackson. Gain of about 5.
A lot of guys, you got the wrong guy, but if you want someone who's going to hit a lot of guys, you got the right guy.
Here's DeBerg on 3rd down out of the shotgun. They need 4 for a first. DeBerg going, he's got the man open. Flag on the play. On the far sideline.
There's one in the backfield, and it could be Richmond Webb, who's really been doing a good job on Lawrence Taylor today. But Webb was blocking Taylor, and it was thrown right there. Then there was another flag throwing downfield in the secondary.
Mark Ingram, the ex-Giant, made the reception, but let's see. Gary Lane. Everything against the Dolphins.
I think what we have here on offense is a pick right there. See, they call that where Corey Raymond was picked. That was the left hand. It goes right to Taylor's face initially.
Flag on the play already. 3rd and 19. DeBerg goes for a big one. Eric Howard rushing, and down goes DeBerg. Eric Howard.
He didn't look like a nose tackle on that one. He looked like Richard Dent or someone.
Megan at the 35 starts his return from there. Gets about 3 yards after a tie at Miami's Joe Robbie Stadium. Dave Meggett, the lone step back. Callaway in motion. Meggett gonna throw it. Maybe, maybe not. He's got some room. An attempted block by Phil Simms, and Meggett will get to midfield and a first down. A pretty good block by him.
The guy's not wide open. Don't throw it.
At midfield, 1st and 10. Simms to Hampton. Rodney Hampton almost broken. The bunch by Simms. Hampton again. With room. Rodney Hampton. Down to about the 27. Meggett has replaced Hampton. And Simms, look out. Simms sacked from behind by Marco Coleman.
A down defensive lineman, so he's one of those pass rushing linebacker types.
2nd down, they give it to Meggett, who gets to the 30. Stopped by Jeff Cross. Simms dumps it to Meggett. Meggett got away from one tackler, another, and another. Down close to the 20. They get within Treadwell's range.
Bill Simms has done a lot on this drive, Pat, but watch how he adjusts the ball. He had to throw that one to find a gap in that defense. He had to throw that one sidearm to Meggett. Of course, it didn't get enough for a first down. Like you said, Meggett makes a heck of an effort, but it brings about Treadwell.
Treadwell from 38 yards with Horan holding. Dolphins. And they'll take over. J.B. Brown came in to block it.
Watch your rush here. Mike Horan is the holder. He gets the ball down. The ball is spun. It just looked like he didn't get any height on it at all.
Right. I think he took an extra step on the approach. 2nd and 3.
Many gaps to run in there.
3rd and 1. Myers jumps over the right side and gets a Dolphin.
Wouldn't let him do it.
Here's DeBerg. Outside to Ingram. Knocked out of bounds by Corey Raymond. Higgs over the right side. Not quite enough.
Well, you know, it's a great trade. 12 for White. But they have to wear not only, you know, the same color, but then they have to wear certain brands or only so many of certain brands. And it's gotten to that, you know, that they got a guy that has to come out to check what shoes they're wearing. And some of them, they pump them up. Some of them, they cover the name. Some of them, they don't cover the name. That's gotten to be big, big business.
Oh, yeah. I remember 1st and 10, DeBerg's fake. He hits Byers for another Dolphin first down. The one before was to on 1st down. The give is to Higgs. Higgs spins to about the 20. Looked like he might get more for a moment. Stopped by Corey. Keyword being just forget about it. That's hard to do. DeBerg. First down to Byers. Ball is loose. The Giants are saying they've got it, and they do. They just snatched it out of there. Corey Miller removed the ball from 10. Giants at their own 15. Simms gets to Hampton. Hampton is hit behind the line. 7-7 score. Marco Coleman. Bunch in Hampton this time behind Sin. Callaway right, Jackson left. Jackson. First down and more. First and 10. Sims looking at Jackson again. What a catch by Pierce. Aaron Pierce with one hand.
He was looking deep. He comes back to Aaron Pierce, throws it where the defense can't get it. Aaron Pierce makes a great catch.
What a catch. First and 10. Handoff is to Hampton. The Giants and Dolphins, 2nd and 8. Pierce is the man in motion. Sims, flag, whistles, stop play. Giants at the Dolphin 47. Sims to throw it. To Chris Callaway. A Giant first down to about the 33. They'll throw it again. Incomplete, intended for Howard.
So that they could really go to a running game.
Second down. Sims up the middle. Pass is caught by Cross, and that'll be another first down. First and 10.
Yeah, they're starting to get into it now. I can feel it.
Here's Sims. Cross. Touchdown, Giants. 86th touchdown pass.
Here, now we can stop it right here. See, here's the short guys. Here's the deep defenders. This ball has to be thrown right in that hole there. And like I said, I don't think anyone has ever done it better than Phil Sims.
That one to Howard. Here's the bird. Up into the pocket as they worked on it. DeBird. Pass is intercepted. Should be Mark Collins, and it is. First and 10 Giants. They have 52 seconds left and 2 timeouts left. Let's see if they go to work. Sims swings it out to Megan. Megan gets out of bounds after a pickup of nine.
They're starting to sink, to come into sync.
They're looking for that balance. On second down, Sims is sacked by Craig Vesey. 45 seconds left to go. Sims is saying to one of his receivers, take it downfield. Put some pressure on Hooray. McDuffie makes the fair catch at about the 28. Yesterday, that depends on your offensive philosophy. Sometimes that can be misleading. It will be Megan at the 1. And down in a hurry are the Dolphins to knock him down in a hard bunch behind Phil Sims. Jackson in motion. And that's Hampton. The Dolphins knock him backward. Guy, and a good player to go along with it. Dave Meggett is alone, set back, and Sims back to throw it. The sideline intended for Meggett, incomplete. Covered by Bryant on the left side, showing a blitz. And here he comes. The Giants picked it up. The pass is knocked down, intended for Callaway, hit by Benson. And knocked down, and the Giants will have to punt.
I think
Moran's punt to McDuffie at the 40. Across midfield to the 49, where the Dolphins will take over. Just in Giant, the league's oldest player, quarterback. He's done a whale of a job since he arrived here from Tampa Bay. Back to throw on first down is DeBird. Open is Irving. Fire inside the 30. Just barely.
And that's a perfect view.
They haven't been able to run it.
The longest run they've had has been 6 yards.
Martin is split wide to the right this time. DeBird back to throw it. Gets it to Byers, who bounces off a couple of tacklers and gets down to about the 50.
Last play.
Yes, he does.
He can't even straighten up yet.
Here's Higg to about a 10.5. Stopped by Bailey at 5. The handoff to Myers. Feeling his way down to about the 7. There's never been a time when I wasn't out there. I want to be out there. DeBerg fake to Myers. Throws it away. Intended for Tony Martin. A little miscommunication on that play.
Well, again, he got that good play right out there, and then brings it back. And
Stoyanovich then from 26 yards out for the field goal, with Doug Pedersen holding. Blocked by the Giants. Second block field goal of the day. One apiece by both teams. On 4th down, the ball didn't cross the line of scrimmage. They're thinking about last Thursday in Dallas that they could have the ball back. But not in this case. The Giants will take it.
If it goes forward, the kicking team can advance it. If it goes backward, the kicking team can still advance it.
First down, Giants. They lead it 14-7. The handoff, fake to Hampton. The handoff, the throw pass from Sims is to Pierce, who stays on his feet. Aaron Pierce to the Dolphin 32-yard line. He's about 260. They just bounced off. This is Hampton. Inside the 30. The Dolphins have never lost to a team from the NFC East here at Joe Robbie Stadium. Sims gives to Megan. Still on his feet. Tight ends are together on the right side this time. And Sims starts Jackson in motion. Gets to Hampton. Hampton down to 15. A flag on the play.
Line, and a few times he just collapsed that right side of their line.
First and 20. Sims start Pierce in motion. Handoff inside to Megan. Megan wide to the right this time with Hampton deep. There's Sims back to throw it. To Hampton, who's hit immediately and hit hard by White.
Defense can turn games around.
3rd and 9. Cox is showing blitz on the right, and he's coming. And the Dolphins are there. Bruce Alexander. Again, not valuably so. Treadwell's kick is going to be long enough. And
They feel like, you know, I mean they're sprinting down the field and just lift all their team.
First down, Dolphins. Kirby is the lone setback. DeBerg back to throw it. Got a man deep. And Irving Fryer came up with a catch. Mark Collins on the coverage, but DeBerg is down.
Well, he hung in there as long as he could. He made a perfect pass. We talked before, if the Dolphins are going to get a big play, it's going to be to Irving Fryer. You watch this overload here. 2 outside linebackers outside. They get the block there, and then Corey Miller comes from one side. Keith Hamilton comes from the other side, and they just sandwich him.
And DeBerg got back up. Here's the completion.
This is pretty good coverage here by Collins. He's looking a little too soon. He goes to jump. The ball goes right through his hands. The ball went right between Collins' hands into Irving Fryer.
DeBerg got a little extra color on that jersey now.
Now, that'll happen when you become the middle of a sandwich between Corey Miller and Keith Hamilton. Back out. That's not an injury run.
That's Kirby. Straight ahead to about the 38. Stopped by Brooks. Now, Harrison back to throw, lost it. I think he got the ball back, but he was sacked. Out of the shotgun. Harrison. Incomplete. Keith Jackson, I believe, was the intended receiver, but it was well short.
A pretty good pass rush here. Watch 74, Eric Howard. He puts a little pressure on him from behind, makes him step up there and bring the ball down. And the thing is sometimes the difference between a completion and an incompletion.
So Dale Hatcher.
You know, he's with the guy and the ball. Wherever things arrive, Troy Vincent always seems to be there.
First down at the 24. Sims has quarterback the whole way, and this is Hampton. Nothing doing. A loss maybe of
that forearm to the face when DeBerg is down.
Sims outside to make it. Brought down at about the 28 by Troy Vincent. Lead by 10. Sims standing incomplete and no flags this time. And we'll see Michael. Rand gets it off. A good one. McDuffie at the 20. Got two good blocks. McDuffie still going to about the 34. There's an official back at the 25 saying hold it. No penalty, though.
The football field, the grass field, and this is the way to play football.
The Byers.
Be coming back out on the field shortly because they went in to stitch him up.
Second and about 3. That's Kirby. Trying to pick it. Eric Howard now has moved over the center. Third and short. They give to Byers. Flag on the play. Brooks hit Byers. He might have made the first down, maybe not, but a penalty marker down.
That was a heck of a collision by Michael Brooks, so he read that thing perfectly.
Defense, number 74, lined up in the neutral zone, 5-yard penalty.
First down, Dolphins. Pedersen gives to Kirby. To the Giant 45. Dallas plays the Eagles tomorrow night. In the game behind. This is Kirby again. Kirby spins for close to a first down. Is back at quarterback for the Dolphins and going to throw. Intended for Irving Pryor.
One time where he was packing a big voice box. He lost his voice and played with it.
Now here he is back to throw again. Over the middle to Kirby, who is taken down from behind by Michael Brooks at about the 36-yard line of the.
He tried to play a play, shook his head, and walked off.
They need 4 men, came clean. Kirby makes the reception, stretches out for the first down. Don't think he quite got it with the stretch.
David Tate had him, though. David Tate, number 49, came on a blitz. He would have had Steve DeBerg, and for some reason, he pulled up. And he got rid of that ball with a guy coming right in his face. The guy coming in his face should have ran through him. And throw that ball like that.
About 6 inches, it looks as if that's what the Dolphins need. Watch this stretch by Kirby.
When you've been there, you won 327
inches at the Giant 32. Byers gets the first down on a spin to the 30. Canavis McGee made the stop on Byers, but Big Keith got the furthest length to the left. And DeBerg is back to throw it. Intended for Byers, knocked away by DeBerg quickly. Gets it to Kirby, and Kirby scrambles down, and still scrambling. He's down at about the 21, short of a first down, tripped by Carlton Bailey.
You just look at those front guys. I mean, the
lineman for that purpose. Third down. DeBerg gets it to Kirby inside the 10 to the 5. Greg Jackson finally tripped him up, but you can see it wearing on that defensive unit. Takes me back to that old question we've asked many times. Why don't the guys on offense get tired?
Well, because they know what they're going to do. And if you just watch the defense, but they decided they can't get there with the linemen, so you can see they're putting in their nickel and they're bringing their safeties. They're trying to blitz to get there, and that didn't work. And again, against a 39-year-old quarterback, he's seen everything. You're not going to surprise him.
First and goal at the 5. Fires. Can't do much this time, and the ball comes loose at the 5. Second down. Fires again. Fires. Flag on the play. In that same area where holding on passing. Second down at the 15. Second and goal from that point. DeBerg looking and has the pass picked off by Greg Jackson.
Quarterback's eyes react to the ball.
Second and 6. The handoff is to Tillman this time. Fresh back for the Giants, gets to the sends it down to 5 seconds on the play clock, and now he's going to walk away and call a timeout. 1. Sims on the quarterback sneak is close. Think he got it. First and 10. Big first down. Sims faded to Hampton. Yes! There. Perfect throw.
But he wanted that one. I mean, he got that third down, that quarterback sneak. He got the first. Then he makes, just like you said, a perfect throw to Callaway. I'll tell you, Phil Simms has played a great game today. I mean, he's easy to get lost up in things, but, you know, as a competitor and a player and doing what has to be done, he'll do it all.
7:35 left to play. This is Hampton. Rodney Hampton on his feet and into Dolphin territory. Sims to Tillman, who is hammered at the line of scrimmage. Jackson was the man in motion. Flag on the play. Hey, the Giants lead by 10. Here's Sims to Megan. Jump. He gets it out of there, and it's a good kick. Directional. Drops it at the 5. The Giants will down it at that point inside the 5. Jesse Armstead down in a hurry.
Well, his big arms will blow out the bandages.
Here's DeBerg. Down. That's perhaps a safety. It is a safety by Hamilton.
Keep him.
Do whatever he wants today.
They're always got a ball and they're always kicking it up in the air, kicking cups and stuff.
Got to have something to talk to. That's Hampton. Broke for the second and 15. This is Hampton again. Behind Roberts. Trying to stay in bounds, and he does. So the clock continues to run with 4:25 left.
The numbers, between the numbers and the sideline.
Headed for the sideline. McDuffie retreats to the 9 and takes it there. Chased by the Giants. Gets out of bounds. But a lot of running time.
And that's the example of directional kicking. What you want.
DeBerg gets it to Fryer. Fryer looking for room. Trying to get out of bounds. Doesn't. Clock will continue to run. 3:10 now. Less than 3:10 remain at Joe Robbie Stadium. DeBerg up with hand signals, ready to go as soon as he can. They have no timeouts left.
I was saying, that was a good tackle by Willie Beeman, a rookie, to keep Fryer in bounds.
There's DeBerg outside to Kirby. This time he does get out of bounds. Kirby's had a good day today.
Dolphins are one of them.
This pass to Fryer stops the clock. 2:46 left. Now there's a guy who had and in many people's opinion, the trouble past Irving Fryer. But Don Shula was saying yesterday, since he's been here, he's been nothing but good. The best blocking wide receiver he said he's ever seen. That's a pretty fine compliment.
Yeah, I think the thing is, I mean, Irving Fryer now has matured. He's a 10-year veteran, and I mean, he's not the same person that maybe he was 7 or 8 years ago. Don Shula said he's not only a good receiver, a good blocker, like you said, but he said he has a great work ethic. And to talk about a guy who has a work ethic or enjoys a work ethic is this guy Don Shula.
Right now is not his happiest moment.
Well, to him, it's all about winning and work ethic.
DeBerg to Kirby. Flag on the play. Kirby gets into Giant territory to about the 43. Stopped by.
Let him catch a ball, but don't let him get a big one.
Kirby has 8 catches today. Pass intended for Tony Martin, incomplete. Berg's pass is caught by O.J. McDuffie, who fights to get out of bounds, and let's see if he did. Apparently he did, and stopped the clock with 2:10 Dolphins. DeBerg back to throw. Outside, incomplete. Irving Fryer made the diving effort. Don't like to get thrown out of the yard very much. Byers on the screen pass. Byers heads up the middle to about the 20. That should be very close to a
had to be x-rayed on his foot, so obviously he's not in there either.
Here's DeBerg.
It didn't happen.
A minute 29 left to play as DeBerg goes back to throw it. A minute 24 left. DeBerg might have pulled him offside with that cadence, but he'll have a free play. Pass is intercepted in the end zone by Mark Collins. DeBerg out of the shotgun. Kirby back with him. Touchdown Dolphins. O.J. McDuffie came down with it. Now, no, incomplete. He didn't come down with it. It looked as if he had it cleanly, and all of a sudden it was gone.
Right, that was a perfect throw, though, and it hit McDuffie right in the hands, right at the top, and as he brought it down, he fumbled it. Again, DeBerg's throwing it where either McDuffie's going to catch it or no one's going to get it. He leads him, gets it up in the air. McDuffie has it there, but doesn't come down with it.
Got to have both feet down with it. And he can manage that. 4th and 15. Flag on the play will stop the clock. DeBerg goes back to throw it. He's got to loft it into the end zone, which he does. Bat it into the air. And it is a touchdown. Maybe he did have one. Tony Martin came down with the rebound.
That was the play. That was it. That's why he's won 327 games. You throw it up in the end zone there in a prevent defense. Your guy just dropped one, and now he's going to catch it.
19-13.
This is a Hail Mary 4th down against a prevent. You get in, you jump ball, you try and knock it up in the air. Everyone was in there. McDuffie was back off to the side, or Tony Martin was back off to the side, and he caught it for the touchdown.
Stoyanovich for the extra point. And it's good. They got the bounce. The scramble is on. The Giants in front of their bench say they got it. And the Giants come up with a ball. The ball behaved exactly like you'd like it to behave with that high bounce.
That's what you wanted to do, as you say. You wanted to take a couple of little ones, little one, little one, little one. Then you wanted to take a big one right there, right over that whole bunch of guys. Then it gets back there. It looked like the Dolphins had it. Then McCaffrey jumped on it.
Right. 1, 2 and a high one. And a flag on the play.
How do you guys do that? That's amazing. I think that's the stuff that they work on, and they know what they're doing. Ryan Cox earlier was in a fight with someone in the stands, and now it looks like someone on his own team.
He wants after somebody, it looks like. Maybe it's an official, and they're trying to keep him away. You don't want too much of that, I don't think.
Well, he doesn't want to lose, but there's nothing you can do about that now. This isn't going to help him.
Please reset the game clock to 59 seconds. The ball was touched before it went out of bounds. 59 seconds.
Set the game clock to 59 seconds. Another look.
Again, because the ball was touched, you see, when it's touched, they have to start the clock. I tell you, that was a heck of a jump.
The Dolphins had a shot at it. Ryan Cox still upset.
Upset at the officials. But Mike Williams really got up in the air and got his hands on that ball, but couldn't hold on to it. Ed McCaffrey ended up falling on it.
Now, no timeouts left for the Dolphins, so the Giants will let the clock start and let it continue to run. Cox, that's Joe Green with Brian Cox, saying, what good are we going to have from you if you get thrown out of the game week after week?
Yeah, well, they're both walking to the house. I mean, they're down there on the goal line right now. The ball's on the 35-yard line, and Joe Green and
if there's a guy
Cox
you want in control, if there's a guy you want in control, it's Joe Green.
Yeah, Joe's following him into the house. He just wants to make sure he doesn't come back out and try and start anything else.
And so the Giants, the clock runs out, defeat